everyone. Welcome back to Mr. English Echo. I'm Emma, and I am absolutely buzzing with energy today.
And I'm Fam. Welcome back, everyone. Emma, you look like you just drank 5 cups of coffee. What is going on?
Haha, not coffee, Sam. Adrenaline. Today, we are talking about something terrifying, exciting, and totally game-changing for your English fluency.
Okay, you have my attention. But first, guys, if you want to join us on these crazy adventures and improve your English along the way, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Yes, please do. We love having you here. So, Sam, say hello to everyone properly.
Hello, everyone. I hope you are ready for whatever wild idea Emma has today. Okay, Emma, spill the beans. What is the topic?
The topic is impromptu debates with strangers.
Wait, what? You mean talking to people you don't know without a script?
Exactly. And not just talking, Sam, arguing. Well, debating. Friendly debating.
That sounds like a nightmare. My palms are sweating just thinking about it. Why would you do that?
Because I realized something. In a classroom, everything is safe. The teacher waits for you. You have time to think. But in the real world, it's chaos. So I decided to push my confidence to the limit.
Okay, this is interesting. So you actually went out into the city, walked up to random people, and started a debate?
I did. And let me tell you, the first time was the hardest thing I've ever done.
I bet. Tell us about the first person. Who was it?
Okay, so picture this. I'm in the park. There's a guy sitting on a bench just reading a book. He looked nice enough.
Oh no, you didn't bother a guy reading a book, did you? That is bold.
I did. I walked up. My heart was pounding like a drum. Boom, boom, boom. And I just said, "Excuse me, can I ask you a weird question?"
Oh wow, that is a brave opener. What did he say?
He looked up, kind of surprised, and said, sure. And I just dropped the bomb. I said, "I think reading physical books is bad for the environment. Audiobooks are better." Change my mind.
No way! You challenged the reader about his book? Emma, you are crazy. What happened?
He actually laughed. He closed the book and smiled. And that was the first lesson I learned. People are usually nicer than we think.
That is true. We always imagine the worst case scenario. So, did you guys actually debate?
We did. And this is where the English practice kicked in. Suddenly, I didn't have time to translate in my head. He started talking fast about the smell of paper and the feeling of turning pages.
Oh, I love that smell. He has a point.
Right? But I had to disagree. I had to listen to his fast English, process it, and respond immediately. I stumbled a lot. I said things like, and well, and you know.
And that is totally natural. Native speakers use filler words all the time. Did you feel silly using them?
At first, yes, but then I realized those filler words saved me. They gave my brain 2 extra seconds to find the vocabulary.
That is a great tip. And well are not mistakes. They are thinking tools. So, did you win the debate?
I think it was a draw, but the victory wasn't winning the argument. The victory was that I spoke for 5 minutes with a stranger in English about a specific topic, and I didn't die.
That is huge. Confidence comes from surviving the things that scare you.
Exactly. And after that first one, the adrenaline rush was amazing. I felt like I could talk to anyone. So I didn't stop there.
Oh boy, who was next? Please tell me you didn't argue with a police officer.
No, not a police officer, but I did go to a coffee shop, and this one was harder because it was noisy.
Background noise is the enemy of language learners. It makes listening so much harder.
It does. I stood in line, and the lady in front of me ordered an iced coffee. But it was winter. It was freezing outside.
Okay, I see where this is going.
I tapped her on the shoulder. I smiled and said, "I have to say, drinking iced coffee in winter is a crime against comfort."
Emma, you are picking fights everywhere.
It was playful. She turned around and looked at me like I was weird for a second, but then she laughed and said, "No way, ice keeps me awake."
So, another successful interaction?
Yes, but here's where I hit a roadblock. I wanted to tell her that hot coffee makes you feel cozy, but my brain froze. I completely forgot the word cozy.
Oh, the classic mind blank. That happens to me even in my native language. What did you do? Did you panic?
For a split second, yes, my face got hot. I was standing there, mouth open, looking foolish.
That is the fear everyone has, looking stupid.
Exactly. But I remembered my goal, just communicate. So instead of cozy, I used other words. I said, hot coffee feels like a warm hug, like a blanket.
A warm hug. That is actually a beautiful description.
She understood immediately. She said, "Aw, that's cute, but I prefer the energy of the ice."
See? You didn't need the perfect word, you just needed to describe the feeling. That is called circumlocution, right?
Yes, circumlocution. Talking around the word you don't know. It's a lifesaver in impromptu debates.
I think that is the key takeaway here. You don't need a dictionary in your head, you just need to be creative with the words you do know.
Precisely. The goal of these debates isn't to be a professor, it's to connect.
So, you survived the book lover and the iced coffee lady. Did you try anything more controversial?
Oh, Sam, you know I did. I decided to go for the ultimate debate, the one that destroys friendships.
Don't tell me. Pineapple on pizza?
Pineapple on pizza.
That is dangerous territory.
I went to a pizza place, sat at a communal table next to a group of students. They had a pepperoni pizza, and I just inserted myself into their conversation.
You are getting braver by the minute. How did you slide into their chat?
I waited for a pause, pointed at their pizza, and said, "That looks good, but it's missing the most important ingredient."
And they asked what?
They did, and I whispered dramatically, "Pineapple."
And did they throw the pizza at you?
Half of them groaned, "Ew," and the other half cheered, "Yes." It instantly started a huge, loud debate.
That sounds intense for a language learner. Multiple people talking over each other?
It was chaos, but it was the best practice ever. I had to fight to be heard. I had to interrupt politely. I had to use phrases like, "Wait, hear me out," and "No, you're wrong."
Hear me out is such a good phrase for debates. It tells people to listen to your full opinion.
It worked. I was arguing that sweet and salty flavors go together. They were arguing that fruit doesn't belong on cheese.
I'm with them, honestly. Fruit on cheese is weird.
Sam, we will debate that later. But the point is, I forgot I was speaking English. I was just passionate.
That is the flow state. When you're so focused on the message, the medium, the language, becomes automatic.
Exactly. And that's what I want our listeners to understand. When you focus on the content, the grammar anxiety disappears.
It sounds amazing, but also exhausting. Were you tired after that?
I was mentally drained. My brain felt like mush. But I was also so proud. I walked home with a huge smile on my face.
You should be proud. That's real-world fluency. It's messy, it's loud, and it's imperfect.
But Sam, there was one interaction that didn't go so well. I don't want to paint a perfect picture.
Oh, a failure? We need to hear about that too.
It was awkward, really awkward.
What happened? Did you offend someone?
I saw a guy with a very cute dog, and I tried to start the cats are better than dogs debate.
Oh no. Dog owners are very protective.
Yeah, I walked up and said, "Your dog is cute, but honestly, cats are the superior pet." I thought he would laugh, like the book guy.
And he didn't laugh?
Not at all. He just looked at me, frowned, and said, "Okay," and walked away.
Ouch. The cold shoulder. That must have felt terrible.
It did. I felt so embarrassed. I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. I stood there thinking, why did I do that? I'm so stupid.
But that is part of the game, right? Not everyone wants to talk.
Exactly. And that was a massive lesson, too. Rejection isn't fatal. He walked away, and my life continued. The sky didn't fall.
That is such an important perspective. We fear rejection so much in a second language. We think if someone ignores us, it's because our English is bad.
Right. But maybe he was just having a bad day. Or maybe he just really hates cats. It wasn't about my grammar. It wasn't about my accent. It was just life.
So you didn't let that stop you.
No, I shook it off. I took a deep breath and I told myself, okay, next one will be better.
That resilience is key. So Emma, for our listeners who are terrified to do this, who are thinking, I can never do what Emma did, what is your advice? How do they start small?
You don't have to start with strangers on the street. That is the extreme sport version. You can start online.
Like in the comments section?
Yes, but be nice. Or join a voice chat in a gaming community. Or even better, debate with yourself.
Debate with yourself? Do you mean like a crazy person talking to the mirror?
Yes, stand in front of the mirror, pick a topic. Is it better to wake up early or stay up late? And argue one side for 2 minutes. Then switch sides and argue the other side.
I actually used to do that. It's great because you can spot your own mistakes. You realize, oh, I don't know the word for sunrise.
Exactly. It reveals your vocabulary gaps. And it gets your mouth muscles moving.
What about simple questions for strangers? Maybe not a full debate.
Yes, great idea. Instead of change my mind, just ask for an opinion. Like if you are in a store, ask someone, which color do you think looks better, blue or red?
That is much lower pressure. You're asking for help, not a fight.
But it still forces you to listen and respond. If they say, blue brings out your eyes, you have to understand that and reply.
Blue brings out your eyes. Emma, are you flirting with strangers now too?
Maybe. Flirting is just advanced debating, isn't it?
I guess you are trying to convince them to like you, so yes, it is a form of persuasion.
See, impromptu speaking is everywhere. It's in dating, it's in shopping, it's in job interviews.
A job interview is basically a high-stakes debate about why you're the best person for the job.
Exactly. So practicing these low-stakes debates about pizza or pets is actually training you for the big moments in life.
That is a powerful way to look at it. It's training.
I want to talk about one last thing, Sam. The feeling of English ego.
English ego? What is that?
It's that voice in your head that wants to sound perfect. It wants to sound smart. It wants to sound like a native speaker.
Ah, the perfectionist trap.
When I was debating the pineapple pizza guys, I wasn't trying to be smart. I was just trying to be understood. I dropped my English ego.
And that is when you spoke the best.
Yes, because I wasn't filtering myself. I wasn't double-checking every verb tense. I was just flowing.
Listeners, write that down. Drop the ego. Connect, don't correct.
Connect, don't correct. I love that. We should put that on a t-shirt.
We definitely should. So Emma, after this whole experiment, do you feel different about your English?
Completely. I feel invincible. Not because my English is perfect, it's not, but because I know I can handle the awkwardness. I can handle the mistakes.
You know you can survive the deep end of the pool.
Exactly. And that freedom, that is what fluency really feels like. It's not about knowing every word in the dictionary. It's about not being afraid to use the words you do know.
That is beautiful. I think you've inspired a lot of people today, including me. Maybe I'll go ask someone about their shoes today.
Do it! Ask them if Velcro shoes should make a comeback for adults.
That's a debate I will definitely lose.
You never know until you try.
Okay, before we wrap up, let's do a quick recap for our listeners on how to start their own impromptu journey.
Sure. Step 1, start small. Use the mirror or talk to a pet.
Step 2, use filler words like and well to buy thinking time. Don't be afraid of silence.
Step 3, if you forget a word, describe it. Use circumlocution. It's a superpower.
And step 4, accept that some interactions will be awkward. It's not a failure, it's just data.
And finally, have fun. Debate silly topics. Argue about cereal. Argue about superheroes. Keep it light.
Fantastic advice. Emma, thank you for being our crash test dummy and debating strangers for science.
It was my pleasure. And to everyone listening, we want to hear from you.
Yes, in the comments, tell us, what is one controversial opinion you have? Is it about food, movies?
Write it down below. I think blank is better than blank. We'll reply to as many as we can.
Maybe we'll even debate you in the comments.
Oh, I'm ready. Bring it on.
Thanks for listening to Mr. English Echo. Keep talking, keep practicing, and don't be afraid to make some noise.
See you next time, guys. Bye.
Goodbye.